ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا
Good evening. Today is Tuesday, January 7, 2025. I'm Suleiman Talash and you are watching RTA News. Let's dive into today's news updates. A high-level delegation led by Maulavi Amir Khan Muttaqi, the Afghan foreign minister, has traveled to the United Arab Emirates. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs says that during the visit, the Afghan delegation will discuss bilateral relations, the development of economic cooperation, and various other issues with UAE officials. The Embassy of the Islamic Emirate in Pakistan has expressed deep regret over the arrest of around 800 Afghans in Islamabad, some of whom have legal documents. The embassy has expressed concern over the search of Afghan refugees' homes and has called on the Pakistani government to address these serious concerns as soon as possible. The Afghan embassy has also called on the United Nations and other human rights organizations to take action in this regard. For the first time, the Ministry of Higher Education purchased routine and Grammarly software in all universities to standardize research and prevent plagiarism. With the deployment of this software, monographs, theses, and professors' promotional works will be improved and plagiarism would be prevented. At the same time, 115 students from the Department of Industrial and Civil Engineering of the Faculty of Construction of Kabul Polytechnic University defended their diploma projects in the evening session. Maulavi Abdurrahman Rahmani, the Director General of the Sustainable Energy at the Ministry of Energy and Water, met with officials from Iraqi group of companies. In this meeting, officials from the Iraq group of companies expressed their interest in investing in Afghan electricity projects. On the other hand, Maulavi Abdurrahman Rahmani welcomed the interest of this group in investing in the country and asked them to fully coordinate with the technical team of the ministry regarding the selection of projects. The United Nations Office of the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, OCHA, says that 14.8 million people in Afghanistan will need assistance in 2025. OCHA also added that it will assist 14.2 million people together with its humanitarian partners. However, the Ministry of Economy calls on OCHA's statements baseless, saying that the Islamic Emirate has full coordination in the distribution of aid and is trying to prioritize those who are mostly in need. More details in this report. OCHA, the United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, says that it is estimated that around 14.8 million people in Afghanistan, which makes up a third of the country's population, will need urgent assistance in 2025.
In the current year, 14.8 million Afghans need serious assistance in the areas of food and agriculture. We will prioritize assisting 14.2 million people through our partners. Approximately $1.90 million is needed to provide this assistance.
گزارش اوچا از نظر ما مبالغه آمیز است در ارتباط با سطح فقر در افغانستان.
The OCHA report on the level of poverty in Afghanistan is exaggerated in our view, and there is coordination between government agencies in the communication or distribution of aid. And our priority is that this aid is developmental. We want the international community to continue to help the people of Afghanistan.
Analysts believe that all assistance should be provided under the supervision of the Islamic Emirate. In addition, priority should be given to large and public benefit projects.
When we have help in reducing poverty, the projects that are implemented should be targeted and properly monitored by the government, and this effectiveness will be created for the implementation. And in addition, those priorities for projects such as for infrastructure, establishment of factories, manufacturing companies, and investment in sectors that help create jobs and reduce poverty have their own effectiveness. We need to focus more on economic priorities. including poverty eradication, and increase the purchasing power of families.
The United Nations Special Trust Fund for Afghanistan (STFA) has said that Luxembourg has recently provided $1.56 million in assistance to Afghanistan in the areas of basic services and livelihoods. The press office of the provincial governor of Nangarhar province said in a statement that 54 Afghans were handed over to officials in Torkham town of Nangarhar province after being released from prisons in Pakistan. According to the newsletter, the individuals who had legal documents were detained by Pakistani police for 2 days to a month. The construction of the second lane of the Kabul-Jalalabad road is progressing rapidly. Officials say that with the construction of this road, the congestion on the first line of this road will be reduced and the number of traffic accidents will decrease. Local residents on this highway appreciate the step of the Islamic Emirate and ask the government to monitor and evaluate the work from time to time for better quality. More details in this report.
Officials of the Ministry of Public Works say that the Kabul-Jalalabad second line road, which is about 150 kilometers long, starts from Bagrami district of Kabul and passes through Khakjabar, Hisarak, Shirzad, Khogiani and Sarkhrud districts and will be connected to the Nangarhar ring road. The construction of the first lot of the first phase of this road, which is 22 kilometers long, has begun.
We had been planning to start working on this project since last year. Finally, it has been 3 months since we were able to start the work on this project. We had several plans before, which were that we would plan to build it through wet access, and then we thought that the wet access should be built on a road where the traders would agree with us.
Officials of the Nangarhar Provincial Administration say that with the construction of this road, the congestion on the first line of this road will be reduced and the number of traffic accidents will decrease.
There were collisions on this road. Citizens would be martyred. It would often be closed due to rains and floods. So this new road also plays a very important role in the economy and also plays an important role in preventing collisions and providing employment opportunities to people on the districts, along this road. The people of these areas have been demanding this for a long time, even during the reign of Daud Khan, so that the lives of the people would be improved and the people's businesses would improve. So the people of the area are very happy with the construction of this road.
Residents praise the step of the Islamic Emirate and add that the construction of this road will provide many facilities to the people of this area.
We are very happy that this road is being constructed. The people of the area are very happy and optimistic, so the existing problems would be solved to a large extent. We were in a lot of trouble before this road was constructed. From here, it would have been about an hour or two of walking. I'm very grateful to the Islamic Emirate for building this road.
It's worth mentioning that this highway is being built based on the decree of the leadership of the Islamic Emirate in exchange for a specific right of passage, separating vehicles according to their type.
The director of the Academy of Sciences of the Chechen Republic of the Deputy Chairman of the Council of Nationalities of the Russian Federation visited various sections of the National Museum in Afghanistan. During the visit, the head of the delegation of the Chechen Republic of the Russian Federation mentioned the works kept in the National Museum of the country as the historical and cultural identity of Afghanistan and called Afghanistan one of the richest countries in terms of culture. The Ministry of Justice says that 9,207 acres of land in Nehr-Shahi, Sholgara and Balkh districts of Balkh province and 250 acres of land in the Shadian desert have been confirmed as Emirate lands. According to the ministry, these cases of the usurped lands has been sent to the Central Commission for a final decision. Officials of the Baghlan Electricity Department say that the department has collected over 671 million Afghanis in revenue in the last 9 months of the current year. Ramin Khurram, the press officer of the Provincial Electricity Department, said that the department has collected 671,359,021 Afghanis in revenue from electricity costs in the last 9 months of the current year and submitted it to the state treasury. He added that the department is trying to provide necessary facilities to the people of Baghlan in the future in the field of electricity so that revenue can be collected largely from this sector. And the final one is that local officials in Kunar province have announced that they start work on the reconstruction of damaged bridges over the Kunar River in the Nurgal and Sarkano districts. Kunar Governor Maulavi Qudratullah Abu Hamza said that based on the demands of the people in the provincial administration, the Ministry of Public Works is reconstructing the damaged bridges over the Kunar River in the Nurgal and Sarkano districts. According to him, these bridges, which were destroyed years ago due to poor quality, are being reconstructed by the Islamic Emirate in order to solve the problems of the people. And that's all for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night.
ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا